all of my own stunts. Mess around and hit me, you probably get blown up. I've been hot enough here to throw up the whole sun. Cut a man in half, write my name in his own blood. Everybody dies, you probably gon' never learn from it. Pop them in the sky till they never gon' get a turn from it. Burn stomachs cutting like my blade is immortal. Bitch, open a portal, I slice you till your parts out of order. Your head and your torso, I murder your gore. You got a death wish. Keep my hat spinning, I'm watching them get their neck split. Toxic, boxed it, you ain't gonna block this. Perfect every legend and sonically outfoxed them. You came to win the tournament, I'm ripping out your vertebrae. We came to be the worthiest murdering every murderer who wanted you got it. I'll leave them freezing to death. So tell me you next so I can put the spear in their chest.
How many of us get a second chance? How many of us need to say goodbye? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Some say we could be defeated. I'ma call it Kenshi, we ain't never seen it. Hit you with an x-ray, real orthopedic. Now it's time to take your spine out. You ain't gon' need it where we're going. Both legs broken, head split open. Blood starts flowing, watch your soul get stolen. This human is smoking, you wanna try again, bruh, instead of token. Now we be unmatched when it comes to endurance. Spit hot fireworks, burn like a furnace. Cook your epidermis, yo, I hope you got insurance, because losing all your limbs is a frequent occurrence. Ain't no doubt we're the #1 team. We got Elder God power in our bloodstream. We be crushing, brains erupting, obscene. Way we cut things, you could call this a cutscene.
How many of us get a second chance? How many of us get to press rewind? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Yeah, we are from different worlds, figurative and literal. Standing in opposition to the God that I have risen to can cause you harm in the physical as well as mystical. While praying on the vices that I gotta be this position to. Flawless victory, my record's solid gold. But if we got a common foe, he gotta go. I'm down the road, full contact, been well versed in combat violence. We stay around that. This fight here is the soundtrack. This takes a simple bit of pride instead of differences aside, instead of ripping out your eyes. But this isn't a surprise, I got no time, and my patience is in limited supply. I'm unwell, so cold like when the sun fell. You want help? We come together just like the one round. This war's endless, rest partially mended. Fatalities to friendships, now we gotta end this.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Daxy. How are ya?
I'm good. And good morning, everybody. How are you doing today?
I am good. I'm excited to play around with Chameleon. Even though,
Oh yeah.
like, I was super angry at the beginning.
Oh yeah. I know. I love how I just kind of ribbed you.
Like, I hated her for 15 minutes. That's it. That's it.
Seriously though, it was like, oh, how is she? Have you played her yet? And she's like, oh, she's shit. I'm like, oh, so she's nasty then.
Yeah.
You're like, no, she's terrible. I'm like, oh, so she's like the best cameo then. You're like, yeah, she's fucking sick.
It only took me a few minutes. Okay, I'm not gonna play her with Katana. I've been playing, like, I've still been obsessing with trying to get good with Katana, but I do wanna, like, she is nasty with smoke.
Oh my god, I'm still getting used to it. Like, it seems like every time I'm ready to use my cameo is Jade, and it just screws me all up. So I'm like still getting used to it, but I've barely been playing. Like, I've barely been playing the game. Like, tonight and a little bit last night was the longest I played, and probably since we played last week.
That's crazy. I've barely been playing either.
Well, like, I'm trying to get used to her and figure her out. She has some really nasty conversions with smoke. It's just timing it.
She's really like, as long as you can get that timing down, as long as you can get that timing down.
Oh yeah, she's nasty. Like,
She's so
I
good.
I really like how her cameo meter like fills up a lot faster. It seems like it'll be like 6 seconds maximum, but then other times it'll actually fill up faster, so you can get 3 uses per freaking combo sometimes.
Yeah, but she also has that one move where it's like she gives you half damage or whatever it is.
Yes, that definitely comes in handy. And it's like you can actually use that and like pretty much any of the assists to just move to the next one and cycle through. So I guess there is that. So it's not fully timed, but you know, it's one of those things.
No, I always do that, and like I get so much into my timing.
Yeah.
No audio for me? Wait, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Did I forget to unmute myself?
I have you here, so I don't know.
Hello, hello, hello. There's audio for me.
Am I just talking to myself on your stream? Or is Puddin messing with you?
I think he's messing. No, I don't think he is.
Oh. That's
I don't
weird.
know how to raise my volume. I'll just lower the other stuff and see if that helps at all. That's super weird.
Do you still have to do the 2 microphones thing?
No, I don't.
Oh, Steph said you have audio.
Okay, I have audio?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright, we should be good. Hopefully that helped balance the audio out a little bit.
Right. Yeah, because if they can't hear you, then it's definitely something.
Ah, no!
Nice. I'm very low. Yeah.
Now you're very low? Okay.
That's alright though. I think it's most likely just me. I'm not all energetic today like I would normally be. But I'm also like trying not to be too loud.
Now the
I'm
volume
really
is
squeaking like crazy.
Okay, let me try this one more time. Hold on, don't do anything.
Okay. All right. Does it sound fine to you, Steph, or what?
Now the volume is way worse. Now Doxy is super low. Okay, how's that?
Okay, am I good now, or is she good now? I think so too. Is it just Puddin saying something?
No, it's everyone.
Okay. Well.
Let's see. Perfect. James says perfect.
Okay. Good to go then.
All right. I think we got a little balance now.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Unless
go.
he was talking about food, which could be also, but because I see food before that.
I'll give you that. Are we good now? I don't want to keep hitting you. I didn't want to step.
I think we're good. Let's go.
All right. We don't have much time anyway. So.
Yeah, we've got 30 seconds.
You're right.
It sounds good now, Random said.
Cool.
Now, why do I do that? I start my freaking combo and I don't finish it.
It's so hard with her sometimes. I'll like get, what is it, the 4 forward 3? Every time I start that combo, I screwed up somehow.
With 3 seconds and no
Oh my
life
god.
left.
I didn't get the 4th hit out, so it didn't break your armor. I only got 3. That was
You still
vicious.
got this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
I swear I'm gonna get good with her one day.
You will. You gotta wake up now too, though. Now you're sleepy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Like, everybody, speaking of wake up, everybody has a wake up attack, you know, like Katana, or Melina does her, what's it called? Her teleport. I don't know what the fuck. There, finally!
Katana's the booty bump, isn't it?
Is it the booty bump? Okay, I was gonna ask, but it doesn't seem to work as well as Melina's.
No, it doesn't. Just like Smokes. Smokes is terrible. Why would they make the smoke bomb his fucking wake up attack?
No, I don't like. I never use it for wake up. It's stupid.
You're right. It's like it's not good for like trying to armor through shit, and it's terrible on wake up.
I worked so long to be able to do that move, and now I love it so much.
Nice.
It's so weird. It's like circle, forward, or forward, X, and it's like you switch in between. It's fucking awesome, but it's so hard.
It is really freaking hard. That's the one, like, I can't get it for some reason. It's like either I don't go fast enough or I just drop the combo.
It's super fucking fast. I hate it, but I love it now that I force myself how to learn how to do it.
Right.
Nope. Plus, the weird thing I've noticed about, like, I was using her one move, I think it's called Fancy Flick, wrong for a really long time. I was using it as an overhead to knock you down, and it can actually be used upon extending to lift you up.
Oh, really? Nice.
I'm like, why? Yeah, I guess if I understand the character better, I could,
yeah, you might have an easier time figuring some things out.
Yeah. Have you seen all the discourse this week around Is Mortal Kombat dead?
Oh my god, it's been like, I told you last week the same thing. I was like, everybody's been hating on it. Once Khameleon dropped, it kind of simmered down, but it was like, all last week, everybody was just like, this game is dead. Like, there's people that still haven't been able to play a single match on Kombat League.
What?
Yeah, because they keep desyncing, or their servers don't have any players for them to match up with. So, like, I keep trying to tell people, stop skipping the fucking intro dialogues.
Yeah, I
like,
don't
you
skip
can
that anymore.
Yeah, you can skip the, like, character part of the intro, but you have to listen to the dialogue at least for a couple of seconds to let the game load, or it desyncs. And it's like, I'm like telling people on Kombat League while we're fighting, I'm like, bro, do not skip the damn intros, because like I had so many people desync on me and it just gets annoying. Like, I played for probably 3 or 4 hours and I literally only got like fucking 6 or 7 matches in, like full matches.
What?
The rest of them desynced. It was crazy.
See, that's why I don't, and I like Kombat League, don't get me wrong, but I don't, until they fix it, I don't rely on it for like, I've been doing a lot of like stuff with Chameleon, and then that XP farm in the Tarkatan colony is so fucking good. I got Chameleon already to like level 10.
Nice. Yeah, that's about where I'm at right now. I just sat there and messed with her for a little while and just leveled her up a bit. I'm still getting used to her, like, for some reason, I'll still be attacking, and I'll do like I just did, where I just pulled the wrong cameo, had her throw me instead of using her fan. So I'm still working it out.
Yeah, I totally get it. Bianca said she's seen people wait 30 minutes to find a match. I have not had that. Like, I've not had that issue. I've seen, like, even when I've done the little I've done on Kombat League this week, maybe I could get like 1 or 2 matches done in and out, like 30 to 45 minutes. It has not been that awful. Holy shit.
No, mine hasn't been that bad. It's like, you know, maybe a few minutes. Like, I'm really not waiting long at all for my matches over here.
They let you go into practice mode while you waited, but
Right. Something like you should be in like a practice lobby while you're waiting for an opponent. You know, there's no reason that you're just sitting there staring at a blank screen.
I wonder if they're waiting for. So remember when I don't remember what update it was, but Peacemaker, the lobbies were data mined when Peacemaker comes.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're just fucking being lazy and waiting for that to come in order to fix the issue.
I think a big part of it is WB right now still too. Like they just want to be greedy. They want to extend everything out and get as little done as possible and just keep trying to make their sales and not worry about the production of it. It's like even the developers like can't talk about it. You know, you got like Tyler Lansdowne, Ed Boon. They have not said a word. The game is dying right in front of everybody because we're all just getting annoyed with little things that they could have fixed by now, that they should have fixed by now and haven't touched. You know, so you got people that are like getting way more mad about it than others, but people are still getting annoyed. You should at least try to do something.
I see.
Like when you have all these pro players on Twitter and on YouTube just bashing your game and you don't address any of it and you don't fix any of it. You had an update 2 days before Chameleon, the update with Chameleon the day she came out, and you didn't touch any of it. You didn't address it at all. The desync wasn't even fixed.
I seen Sonic Fox actually say that he would quit if the game doesn't improve. He's gonna quit.
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna go to Tekken or something.
Go to Tekken, yeah.
Fuck
There's
that,
a few of
but
them already. Like, and Tekken comes out this week, doesn't it? So we'll find out.
Maybe. Robert, thank you so much. Good morning, Tris. I'm ready for Jackbox tonight. Robert's got some freaking hard ass lemonade.
Yeah, nice.
That's so awesome.
There
Paul,
we
thank
go.
you so much. Robert, can you possibly get Punk's tip so I don't have to go out of the screen? Now we get to try the Chameleon.
Yeah. Well, she's so good. It's like I'm still figuring it out. Like I know exactly what I want to do, but it's not like I'll get any of it off on you. Even if I wanted to.
She's good with everyone though too. That's what's crazy to me. I didn't think she was good with anyone at first.
Yeah, she's definitely good with everyone. And that is my favorite shit.
It's so good. It's better
It's
than
so good.
what is it? Square Wave with
Yes.
Sonya.
Sonya? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it's like, if you time it right, you can link in so much. Having those 3 cameo assists in one combo can really do a lot.
Like, I actually, at first, I thought Jade's glaive was useless, and I was so annoyed, because I was like, if they're gonna do this, why don't they do something like Serena's? But no, it's fucking actually really good.
Yeah, it's not bad, and having it be able to actually, like, track helps, too. Because they made it, they made a couple little things with it, like you can actually, if you don't catch them with the back end of it, you can still direct it.
Exactly. Come on.
I'm gonna keep doing that. Keep fucking pressing. And I keep pressing back in R1 instead of just R1 like an
I
idiot.
know, and I'm so used, because there's a lot of the back moves I use anyways, like Serena and some of the other ones, so I get into the habit of it. It's hard to break.
There it is. It's like, especially when you're like trying to move back right before you call the cameo, and then you just don't let it go before you press R1.
Random, I am not ignoring you guys at all. I don't think your conversations are too bad to quote. I just, am trying not to get my ass kicked.
Right? She's fighting. There it is. There it is.
It's so good.
It is, though. So, like, the only issue I'm having is the katana restand on that combo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you use that combo and then you use katana at the end instead of Melina, it will restand the opponent instead of lifting them up. They just get, like, knocked into the air a little bit, and then they just stand in front of you, and you don't really have time to start the next part of the combo.
Oh, I haven't come across that yet.
Yeah. It's weird because, like, if you just hit with it, it'll lift you up. But
right.
if you hit like in a combo, it just restands them.
Wait, so the one thing I don't understand about the lifting you up thing is, what's the point of it?
It's just supposed to put you in a juggle. That's it.
Okay.
It's like to give.
It's like
to
jumping.
Give you,
you mean it's like jumping?
Yeah, kind of, but it still gives you the chance to start the next part of your combo.
Yeah, I get it. I think her other move's better.
Oh, definitely. I do too. It's like, it's very helpful when you can just do your grabs and fucking actually combo off of your grabs now. Like, some characters could already do that shit, and then you have some characters like Smoke where you just can't. Like,
I love how they gave her 3 grabs.
Yeah, definitely. And they all do something different. You know, Melina's is a guaranteed restand. Jade's does like 13% fucking damage, which really is nothing to sneeze at. And then Katana's is just a beast. It's like what, 90, 110, and 130?
Freaking awesome. Let me get this from Punk real quick. Hi, Doxy and Tristan. I came to hang out for a bit before going to the gym in the comic store. I've been playing Arkham Knight again. I sent you another email, Tristan. I'll bet it went into the spam box. I'll double check after stream, I promise. I haven't checked yet this morning, so if you sent it this morning, it may have went into my inbox because I marked it as safe. So it shouldn't do that anymore.
Let's see. I haven't tried him with her yet.
I feel like she's gonna be like Serena, where she can do a lot of damage with everybody.
Right. Yeah, I'm already seeing so many people using her. And using her, like, in a couple different ways. Like, some people are mostly using her to just get to, like, the Melina and Katana damage. And other people are trying to use her, like, with Jade to try to just, zone.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I've seen a couple people, like, with Reiko, basically, just trying to zone.
No, that sounds
instead
terrible.
of actually, yeah, like, instead of actually trying to do something with it.
I don't get the concept of I don't get the concept of zoning, and I don't see why that's fun for people. I guess.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't really like to just sit there like 10 feet away from somebody trying to hit them with stuff.
Like, I'll zone a little bit with like size or like trying to get some distance if I need some with Serena's thing. But like I can't do it like for a full match.
No, I literally had a Reiko that just like threw and grabbed, and that was it. Like, that's all he was doing, was hitting me with stuff and then grabbing me.
Oh my god, why? Okay.
Yeah, it was really annoying.
Super fun.
It's kind of like right now how Quan Chi is just too slow to get anything off.
I tried it. I said it when Quan Chi came him out. He's fine, but he's not as good as what people were making him out to be.
Yeah, right.
I have noticed
Why can't I remember overhead right now?
I have
What were you gonna
noticed
say?
a significant decrease in like the Raiden and Johnny players now that it feels a little bit more balanced.
Dude, I'm still seeing so many Johnnies, and they're so annoying.
Oh my
They're
god.
just so annoying. It's like they're just trying to find new ways to get their shit up. To like get their damage up or find a new way to link a combo that did link before or whatever.
And they'll swear that their character is super balanced now. Almost unfair, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's unfair for them now instead of everybody else.
Like, I think we're finally at a point, I'm trying to think of any specific character, but I think we're finally at a point where it's pretty much balanced.
For the most part. I still feel like there's a couple characters that need some work. Yeah, Sub-Zero's
Sub?
still kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think he still needs a little bit. Like, he is crazy. Like, if you have somebody that knows what they're doing with him, he's insane. But it's still, like, light touches unless you get, like, a 40-hit combo off.
Yeah. That one move of his, down forward 4, where he like freezes you temporary. It can do like 12 damage, like 12. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is though. It's like that, and then it's like trying to use that when you're also using the fucking what is it? Back forward 4, where he like freezes the ground under you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it just like slowly freezes you.
Yeah.
Instead, it doesn't fully freeze you unless you've been hit enough times with other freeze attacks. It's dumb.
It is, and I think as long as you like, I like Sonya with him, I like Sub-Zero with him, and he's got really good mix-up, but is there any other character that would even be lower damage? I think he's the only one people really talk about.
Him, and then the scaling on Shang Tsung, but that's just because like you're doing the same attack 1,000 times in a combo. It's like you're basically just sitting there doing the fireball if you want to do his really big combo.
Yeah, but if you know how to use Shang Tsung, he can be deadly.
Oh, for sure. He's nasty. Like, every character has something, you know? Every character is nasty. It's just a matter of how you play them.
And of course, got Johnny.
Uh-huh. He's just a prick.
I think.
And if I could remember how to play him, it would be really awesome.
This weekend?
Yeah, a little bit. It's alright.
Bullshit, I haven't heard it.
Okay.
He's so fucking fast.
I know. I had somebody earlier, like, literally just doing the exact same combo the whole time. I hate it.
Over and over and over again, then do that leg, and then...
Right. It's just like that same shit over and over, and then you just get pissed, and you're like, okay, dude, you want to stop it?
Oh my god.
Exactly. He's just so fast.
He is. He's so quick. And I get, like, he's really good in this game. I don't want to, like, be shitty to normal Johnny players, but everybody picked up on him because he was so good. And it wasn't like normal Johnny mains. It was like everybody.
Everybody. Everybody wanted to play him because of how quick he was, and everything is plus frames with him.
Yes.
It's like you always have the advantage, and it's super cheap.
Oh my god, breakers work. What the fuck? Oh wait, I don't have any super. I was looking at yours. I'm like, why isn't this working?
Oh shit.
About to blame my controller and shit. Like, oh my god, I knew it was going out.
Guys, you out here sounding like me. Except my controller is actually squeaking like crazy.
Freaking Johnny.
Freaking Johnny. You hear it? I'm just trying to. You couldn't hear it? I'm trying to show her. No, it wasn't you. It was squeaking like crazy. You did fix it a little bit. You did fix it a little bit.
She fixed it? That's incredible.
She took it apart and made it stop squeaking
I would
as
be
much.
so scared.
I know, I just need to get a new one. It's like, it was a used system and controller, so it's like, I think it was already messed up.
Yep.
There's already a lot of play, like in the D-pad, so I think that's part of the issue.
Oh, and then that's gonna mess up your inputs.
Right, and it's like earlier, literally, I'm playing against somebody, and I like get to where I have my fatal blow, and I don't even have my finger on the left trigger. Like my finger right now is under the trigger, because I don't just like want to randomly press it.
Oh my
and then
god.
it just does my fatal blow, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even press the trigger. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, to be fair, I accidentally do that all the time, but I know it's my fault.
Yeah, like when I do it on the right side, I know it's my fault, but look at how my hand is. That is how I'm usually playing. And when I go to actually do my fatal blow, I will put my finger up there.
The amount of old PlayStation 4 controllers we have that are so dead and broken, they will blame everybody but the game.
I understand that I'm beating on the fucking controllers. I'm not saying that. But like when
God 4, MK, all the games we like are controller freaking destroyed.
I'll get so mad if I met like, I'll like get a really good combo and I'll be like at the end at like the 300 part and I'll mess it up and I'll like grip my controller so fucking hard and it's like I know it's fucking with my controllers, but I have issue, guys. I have issue. I take it out of my controller.
No, like I know I dropped my controller. I know I fucking am hard on it, but I've never had a controller go out in like a month. It was like right away.
That's ridiculous. A year is a little different. Like a month.
Right. Like, it was doing it right away. And now it's just gotten worse over time. But it was like right away, as soon as I started playing the game, I started having input issues.
Whoa, whoopsie. I accidentally hit the game button. See, I'm totally not gripping my remote too hard by pressing the game button.
I made a bunch of video game lists, like Assassin's Creed Best Tours, Zelda. I did Zelda last night. I did a bunch. I want to do Arkham.
Wait, what did you do? I couldn't hear her.
A bunch of like lists because we were talking
like,
about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, best
and
awards.
Apparently, Black Flag is #1 amongst all players, and I'm like, that's my #5.
Yeah, so
that's
that
crazy.
was last week. It got voted best Assassin's Creed game or whatever by the players or by the fans.
Who's my #1?
And she like hated that game.
That is wild to me.
I freaking love that game.
Did you guys get to play Mirage yet?
No.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it, but I wasn't like really interested. Not enough to go buy it at least.
No, yeah, and I've seen a lot of comparison videos that were showing gameplay from like 2012 or 2013 to 2023 where it was the exact, like they didn't add anything new. So I was like, maybe a sale game.
Right. You're right. And it's like they added some shit in and like I don't know, they advanced some things but then just left a lot of other shit that they should have just got rid of.
Yeah.
But like from Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, they're like all the same game.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a little bit different and in a different setting.
I could make a 30-minute video complaining about what they did. I really could. Because I think what made it so special, they took it away after Black Flag. Black Flag was like the beginning to the end.
I just think they made it too big. I think Origins was the last one that wasn't too big. Odyssey was insane. It was like 90-something hours of play before any DLC. And then Valhalla was the same way. You could sink like hundreds of hours into that game and still not do everything. You know, it's like not every player just wants to check things off of a list.
Bye, Punk. Have fun at the gym and at the comic book shop.
Right, bye, Punk. Have fun.
Let the heavens await you. Until then, must I suffer?
Freaking, yesterday, the remaster came out for Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you gonna grab it?
Nah, maybe once I get some money. But
yeah, right.
It's only $10 though. Like I wasn't sure because they kept giving different answers. Like, are you gonna have to buy a new game, or is there an upgrade, or is there an update, or whatever it is? And
yeah,
it ended up being just a $10 add-on. You get everything for $10 fucking if you have the original game.
Really? That's fucking sick.
Uh-huh.
Can't really complain about that. Like, if you fucking own the original. So, like, isn't this like a remaster of the remaster? Didn't they remaster it for PS4 already?
No, you're thinking 1. I'm talking about 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad, my bad.
They remastered it for the PS4, then remastered it again, and then put it on PC and remastered it, and, you know, just everything.
Everything. How about that picture I sent you of this on fucking Nintendo?
Oh my god.
How funny was that? Why are they so smooth?
Like, what I don't understand about not only like, it's a player and it's a company issue. Why would you put out a game this detailed on Nintendo? For one.
Yeah.
Then why would you buy it?
Yeah, like that's my thing is, you know, you see a game like this and you see it on PlayStation or Xbox, and then you see how it looks on the Switch, and you still bought it.
Yes.
You know? I couldn't do it.
Like, I know they improved it a little bit from when it first came out, but it looked incredibly bad. And then to add insult to injury, even when they did improve it, it's still, everything looks so smooth and put together with tape and maybe a little bit of like spewy blood, but you spent like at least $70 on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's not worth it at all. Like, there's no texture, like, whatsoever.
It's so weird.
You see zero fucking texture. It was like, everything was way too smooth. There was no detail, and it's like even in a still frame of it, you can't see any real texture.
It reminds me of those girls on like TikTok that use 17, like, you know how like they've got that filter effect where their just whole face disappears.
Yeah, it's somebody completely different.
Yeah. Like, and they're just one smooth. They don't even have a nose. They're so fucking smooth.
It's like, we must not let the men folk know that we're
the men can never know we have noses.
Right. We must hide our noses. Those are funny as hell. Those ones were funny as hell. We cannot let the men folk know.
I'm curious. What do you guys think about Robert drinking tonight?
That's gonna be funny. Unless he gets aggressive, it's gonna be funny.
Unless he gets aggressive.
No, definitely don't want to peer pressure anybody.
No, that's what. So when it was brought up, I was on stream. We were doing Walking Dead Destinies, me and Hooded, and I was like, "Oh, that'll be really cool." And then all of a sudden, I'm like, "Wait, I feel really bad." Like, yeah. I feel really shitty, and he's like, I can make my own decisions. I'm like, I know, but I still feel bad.
Yeah, but like, has he ever drank before, or is that his first time? Yeah, so it's like, don't do it just because we are, or don't do it just because we say that we're having fun, or you see how much fun we're having. Like,
we've had years of experience.
Exactly.
Like, that's what I said. If you're gonna do it, just sip. Just be careful with it. Like, don't go, like, I know he said he got Mike's Lemonade. I'm like, don't get the harder stuff. Just go with the basic ass stuff. You've never done that. Like, I feel like a bad friend. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, he's at this age and he's never tried it, you know. It's obviously his choice, but maybe he's never had friends that made him feel comfortable enough to try it, and now he does.
Yeah, that is fair.
Because that's how a lot of things happen. It's like you're around people that you don't feel comfortable trying that stuff around.
Or people that don't necessarily even like, or like would judge you, right?
Yeah, for real.
Stay away from hard drugs.
Exactly. Don't enjoy the liquor too much. Yeah, don't drink liquor at all.
Yeah, no, oh my God.
Because as much fun as we have, we do still feel like trash bags the next day.
I actually haven't felt, like, I feel a little off the next day and lazy, but like, it could be so much worse.
Oh, definitely. I don't think any of us have drunk to excess yet. Like, that's the good part of it. Steph was pretty messed up last time. She drank way too much of the Fireball.
I drank way too quick last time. By the end, I was laying down with my mic as close to me as possible. It wasn't that it was too much, it was just too fast.
Yeah. It's like dropping the freaking phone on your face.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love this helmet from Rico. It's so bad that it's good.
It's so I love the horns.
Right. I fucking suck with Rico though.
Rico's just like a WWE fighter, and he can be good, but like, I kind of get bored with him. I liked him a lot at first.
Right. He's just like not fast enough for me.
What is this costume I'm wearing? I would never put this in my favorites. What? I gotta go through them. Did you see that? I don't know if I sent it to you or not. So, you know how Johnny calls Chameleon Lady Size off?
Yeah.
So she's Zaterran.
Yeah. I
didn't know that. Like, did I just forget that? Is that a thing that's always been?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing that's always been, but we weren't sure if they were gonna keep that going in this timeline. You know, because like it was Reptile was the last one, and then he ended up coming across both the Chameleons, and finding out that there were more Zaterrans in the other timeline.
Okay, but I thought those Zaterrians turned into reptile-like things, or they just have abilities.
Yeah.
Not all of them turn into reptiles. Most of them are just reptiles.
No, it's because Reptile was gone, like it was their queen. It's like the further they are away from their queen for long periods of time, the more reptile they look.
Oh, okay, that's actually really cool.
So then when I'm pretty sure Xiao had freaking Shang like make new Zaterrans, and I'm pretty sure that's who the two Chameleons are from. Okay. The queen of those Zaterrans. Don't quote me on the last part, but I would think that's how it would go, because Reptile got really reptilian there for a while. He was like full reptile by the end of the series.
That makes total sense now.
Right, I wasn't sure how they were gonna do it in this one, and I really do hope they put the other Chameleon in this, because like having both of them in would actually be sick, since they haven't been in the same game since Armageddon. And even Armageddon, I'm pretty sure they still pulled that BS. It's like one of them was on 64 and the other one was on PlayStation.
on.
Yeah, like I'm gonna catch you with anything though? Come on, man. Come on. I know how this goes. I'm here to get my ass kicked and let you get better.
I need to get back into doing tournaments, but they need
It's good.
They need to do something with the pro scene. Like, they've really fucked up.
Yep. That's like where I am with the whole thing. It's just, I haven't even been playing it because it's just really disappointing how they went about everything. And it's like the no support really does affect everything. You know, it's like the game's been out for months now. How are these things still not fixed that were problems when the game first came out? You know, it's not even about like the extra features that should have been there. It's about the things that need to be fixed that have not been fixed still.
Yep.
Like, there's still issues with loading in. There's still issues with their servers that are easily fixable, like the balancing issues, the cameo issues. Like, the cameo only works, and Khameleon is the perfect example. She works the best because you can actually charge her up faster, and she has 3 different ambush attacks.
Yes.
You know, it's like, even if one of them is just a fucking a defense thing, it's still, you have 3 different options for ambushes.
And remember, so one thing that I'm surprised they haven't brought back, maybe they will now that people are complaining, but when it comes to funding the pro stuff, they used to sell different costumes, and all of all the proceeds went to competitions, and they were some of my favorite. Like in 10, you had that really weird like blue Sub-Zero one. It was like funky as hell. I loved it.
Yeah, like that's the problem that I'm having with it, is that this was like the highest selling game last year.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of them.
One of them. I think the only one, I think one that beat it was Hogwarts. There was a couple, but it was like definitely one of the top sellers of the year.
Right, and it was only out for freaking 4 months in the year. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah,
it was only out for a few months and still was one of the top selling games. And it's like, that's a lot of money back to you guys. And then you start monetizing everything and you start selling fatalities and shit. Where is all that money going? How are these pro players having to weigh out being able to even afford a flight and a hotel for the grand prize? Like, even the bigger one that just happened, the grand prize was $30,000 for first place. When at the exact same tournament, the grand prize for Street Fighter was $1 million fucking dollars.
Right, that's wild.
It's crazy to me that we're that far behind at this point when we weren't that bad before. You know, things were a little bit more equal. Now Street Fighter is way ahead of us in terms of like how they're supporting their players. You know, just like the sales for the events and stuff like that. Like, that stuff should be going to the players and the event makers, not just the developers. Like, it really seems like WGB just wants all the money. They just want it all for themselves and fuck everybody else.
They have no time or no problem putting the time into making fatalities to sell, but come on now.
Exactly. That's what's bothering me. Like, they have no problem putting these things in that don't need to be there. You know, they're just selling it to sell it. They're not putting the money towards the players or the community or even fixing the issues that we're having. You know, they're just literally letting the game die on top of it. They have all the pro players have been talking shit. A bunch of them are missing events. Like, even the newer pro players, they're like, nah, I'm just gonna start playing Tekken.
That's fucking crazy.
Right?
Fucking
it's like,
crazy.
even it is though. You got people like that have been actually like pro playing this game since X and 9, and they're just gonna drop it because you guys couldn't support the game for longer than 3 months.
I know, and that sucks so bad because this is the one I've been the best at, you dicks.
Right though, and it's It's like MK11 all over again, but worse this time because they're literally not supporting shit, you know? Like, at least say something to the people that are complaining about the game. Like, let them know why you haven't been able to do these things. Like, they're pretty easy fixes. Nobody's expecting things to happen overnight, but they're pretty easy fixes in the world of freaking video games.
Right, exactly.
Like, balance the damn characters and at least let us have some form of crossplay, not the BS fucking beta that you had for MK11.
Yeah.
And just give us new characters and support the pro players. Because, like, if you're supporting the pro players, other people are going to see the game. When you have people just stop tweeting and stop putting out videos about the game, like, what are you going to do? You know? People are going to stop buying. They're going to stop playing.
And you're not even
everyone.
You're halfway through Combat Pack 1. You've still got Combat Pack 2, some sort of story DLC. Like, what are you thinking?
Exactly. It's like you have all these things lined up and you're saying you have years of content and shit. Well, you're not going to get there if you don't smarten the fuck up.
Yep. Which also makes me, like, I'm not worried for Suicide Squad, but it's the same developer. That's the only reason that I would even be mildly worried.
And then did you hear the guys that made the Arkham series and Suicide Squad just left and started their own studio, like right at the end of development for Suicide Squad?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
like 100-star games or something like that. They were done with the developer and started their own shit.
I'm excited to watch out.
Seriously, I think it's going to be pretty exciting and see what they come up with. They're the ones that developed like all of Arkham and now Suicide Squad. Right? It's like that was their property in the beginning.
Yeah, they left in the middle of Suicide Squad.
Yep. Yep. And now they're just starting their own shit.
Wait, were they...
You know? Go ahead.
Did they leave because of, like, reasons that they were upset about, or did they leave because they wanted to start their own venture?
From what I heard, it was WB.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Go fucking figure.
Exactly. Like, WB owns the DC properties, at least for video games.
Right, exactly.
So, it kind of sucks when you have like these big properties. They're just getting screwed, and these companies are just getting screwed. Like, how much of the money do you think NRS has been making? I also just saw the earnings call last year that like really put things on blast for NRS because of WB. Basically, NRS was telling them they needed like another year to finish the game, and WB, their execs were like, no, if it doesn't come out this year, it's not coming out at all.
What?
Like, their earnings call was crazy. And it's like that getting leaked like really put shit into perspective.
Oh my god.
So it's like you know that it's 100% WB being greedy at this point, not giving a fuck about the players or the fans.
Oh my god, that's awful. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, everyone said it needed to cook, but come on.
Right, like everybody knows this needed longer. I think it was Dynasty that leaked the or posted the thing about the leaked earnings call. What were you gonna say?
Embracer or whatever, who were buying up all those fucking studios and then tanked them all.
Oh yeah,
The Embracer group demolished the landscape of...
It was like 11 studios or 13 studios or something.
No, they're
like
called like Embracer.
I know, but I'm saying they bought. Oh, they bought a bunch. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the other one. But yeah, it's like you got other companies out here buying studios just to shut them down. Like, even Sony is getting sued right now. Did you see that shit? For they created a monopoly on the PlayStation Store. They made it so that you can't sell or buy used games at like retail shops anymore. Like, you can't go to GameStop and get the game codes.
Oh, you know what?
Like,
I did see something about that.
Yeah, so it's like they made it so that you can't go trade in your physical copies and shit anymore the same way you used to. And because they made it so that you can't get digital downloads like that either, they made it so that the PS Store is the only place that you can get digital copies of their games, and that's a monopoly,
Yep,
and that's
can't
illegal.
do that shit.
Exactly.
Ubisoft put out something about how they're hoping gamers will not want to own media anymore so that they can go to streaming services.
Right.
But it's so like, it's only like 10% of gamers are actually like completely devoted to streaming services, and they're like, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Right. Well, like the issue that I see with these games right now and the actual like systems, so Sony or Microsoft or whoever, right? It's becoming a problem that the developers and the creators don't have enough freedom to do what they need to do to make good games. And then when they do make good games, the system or the parent company wants to control everything.
Right.
So like right now PlayStation's gonna go do it, and Microsoft's about to eliminate a bunch of games too. But basically it's like they want to make it so that you buy the game, and then when they don't want to sell it in their store anymore, you no longer have access to it.
That's
So, like, right-
fucked.
Right, so like right now, the stuff in the PlayStation Store that's under like PlayStation Select or PlayStation Special, whatever the hell it is,
Yeah.
it's going to be gone at the end of like March. And once it's gone, you're not going to be able to play those games anymore if they're not already in your library.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
So like, yeah, so like you can go and get them now and make sure
Right.
they're in your library, but if not, then you just can never get that game again.
That's ridiculous.
Like Microsoft is about to basically delete 200 games plus from history by not allowing you to get them anymore. And Sony's about to do the same thing to like 30 something games.
Wow. Robert says
Right.
Sony fans are mad at Xbox is dominating exclusives. What?
Error. Abort, motherfucker. Abort. You're saying the wrong thing. That was the
Yeah.
wrong company. That was in the wrong order, my friend.
Does Xbox have any exclusives? Like anything good at least?
Exactly. Not that anybody cares about. What, Halo and Fable? Like, those are the only two?
Like, Sony's got God of War, it's got Spider-Man, like, they got
Right.
The Last of Us.
Yeah, they got way more of the...
So Microsoft bought
Yes,
a bunch of
Sony Studios.
so Microsoft bought, what was it,
Blizzard?
2K?
No, not Blizzard.
2K? Something along those lines, where there are some exclusives that really will, you know, put it in their favor.
Yeah, well, Microsoft is trying to pull the rug right now, too. They were like, oh, the console war is over. And, like, PlayStation 1, they sold, like, 10 times the amount, or I forget what the actual one is. Like, 3 times or 10 times the amount of PS5s were sold compared to Xboxes in 2023. And basically, as soon as PS announced the PlayStation 6, fucking Microsoft was like, oh, okay, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to release ours in 2025. Like, whatever it is, they're trying to basically beat Sony to the next console generation by 2 years.
I think Rob is loyal to Microsoft. Doesn't Microsoft own IBM?
I think you're right.
What it said, Gears of War. Yeah, Gears of War, but that's...
And?
Yeah, like, Gears of War was great, but also, we're talking
Isn't COD PS?
Yeah.
Isn't Call of Duty PS, or doesn't it start on PS usually?
I don't know. See, I don't play those types of games. I used to really like Gears of War, but that was really the only one like that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, well, like literally, all the best ones, right? I can only think of like 4 actually good exclusives, and basically all of them just got named. All the other ones, they'll get one game, people will like it, but not enough people, and they won't make a second one. or a shit ton of people will like it and they still won't make a second one. Like, look at God of War. God of War has literally been going since like 2001.
Oh, yeah. God of War is huge.
It's huge. Like, they literally, Kratos was even in MK. Like, he was a fucking guest in MK9. I just think it's hilarious. Like, as much as I like Xbox, I have gotten much more use out of my PlayStation.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Scrolls, Halo, Forza.
Elder Scrolls was on PS. That wasn't a Microsoft exclusive.
The that's what it's saying. I'm just reading what the internet says.
Oh, I think the other ones were exclusive. That's right. The Elder Scrolls game, like Morrowind and shit like that, when they first came back out, like when they first re-released Morrowind. But I'm pretty sure Elder Scrolls Online, ESO, like 6 and 7 now are on all the systems. But like that's the.
I have never played an Elder Scrolls game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, those are good games too. If you like the RPG style stuff, like Skyrim. But like my buddies used to play like Morrowind back in the day, and I used to hate that game. Like, it was so boring to me.
I've never even heard of it. Morrowind?
Yep. MORROWIND.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have Forza. There's not a lot of Sony racing games.
It's still though.
You've got the racing community.
So like, even if you think about it that way, even if, okay, let's say there are more exclusives on Xbox, why does PS outsell it all the time? Like, PlayStation has outsold Xbox year after year now.
That was so close.
Exactly. Better system, better games.
Yeah, it's a better system. If somebody comes in with an Xbox, I immediately tell them you're probably SOL.
Yeah, it's a terrible game.
Bringing in a PlayStation, I can usually fix it.
Yeah, they make it hard to work on them. Like, they don't want you to be able to take it apart yourself, or they want you to be intimidated by taking it apart yourself.
Oh my god, I'd be intimidated no matter what. Come on now.
All their parts are based on a code that interacts with each other. So you can't change the disk drives. You can't change the motherboard out. You can't change certain things in the Xbox. Whereas PlayStation, I could literally like make my own motherboard and probably shove it into the PlayStation as long as it does. You know, like it's just so much more end user friendly.
Well, like literally, PlayStation 2 got PlayStation like 3 and 4 got way blown up too because of them like literally putting 4 of them together on the International Space Station. They're like literally like using 4 PlayStations as a computer.
That's so
on the
fucking
space
cool,
station.
though.
It's crazy.
I love PlayStations. They're amazing.
Yeah, being able to link them like that is insane, and then basically use them as a computer.
That is crazy. I had no idea they did that. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, that was like that was like part of their marketing, I think, for PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. It was 4, right? Yeah. It was like literally part of the marketing. They were like, look at what the system can do. It's like, it's basically a computer. And then they linked like either 4 or 8 of them together and just used that as the computer for the space station.
I thought it was like 12.
I thought it was 4 or 8. You could be right. Maybe there were a couple of packets of them.
I just know it was a lot.
It was a while ago too, like fucking what, 10 years, 15 years now?
It was a lot.
It was like right before the system actually released. They did that?
I mean, and the functionality of PlayStation to me is so much better. Even like dumb little things like being able to look at a replay real quick. You want to see how you did a move, like
right.
Or being able to stream super easy. It's a button and you put your email in, like.
Right.
through, if I remember correctly, I haven't used it in or tried to mess with it in so long. Xbox, you have to go through like Mixer, and it's super hard.
Yeah, exactly. They did make it a little bit harder because you can't just stream it straight to like YouTube. They did make it easier in the like later part of it, like Xbox One X, I think, or One S, whatever the newest one is right now. They did make it easier to stream, but now instead of making it harder for you to stream, they literally monitor all of your content. Not even that you're streaming or uploading. All of your content is filtered through Microsoft, and they monitor everything that you say and record.
Okay, so like Big Brother is alive and real?
Right, so like this dude caught like a fucking 12-month ban for literally just like screen recording footage from the DOA game that he was playing because it had nudity. So like, yeah, he's being a pervert, but nothing that it was being uploaded. This was literally as it was going to the cloud, he was getting notifications that he was getting like strikes basically. And once it hit like the third one, they started hitting him with bans, and it added up to like 12 months or 24 months.
What?
When it wasn't even anything he posted. It was literally just stuff
he. Game?
It was, yep. It was literally stuff that he screen recorded. He screen recorded the video game, and they freaking banned him.
Okay, but the video game can exist, but you can't actually like.
Exactly.
Oh my
so
God! What?
So they can put the nudity or semi-nudity in the game, but you can't screen record it and be a pervert later about it. You know, like that's just weird. It's like they're trying to make sure that you don't even have a chance to post it.
That is wild.
Like when you have the company that made the game and the system literally questioning why you're screen recording something, not uploading it anywhere, just screen recording it and saving it for yourself, that's a problem. You should be able to put whatever the hell you want on your system without having somebody tell you you're banned for any amount of time.
Oh my God, that is crazy. I know yesterday, Tevia, who does like, he's like the most innocent person ever. On here said he got a freaking YouTube community guidelines warning for his Baldur's Gate 3 stream because of something similar.
Yeah. Yep, it's the same situation. The nudity and the sex scenes from Baldur's Gate 3, if you screen record them at all, it will start knocking you and give you guidelines.
Oh my God, that is wild. I mean, Hooded is right. Everybody does listen. It's electronics. They're listening. Like, it's wild to me when you can say like something super random and see it show up on your ads like a day later. Like,
yeah, right though. It's like just pulled up right on you. It's like they just are keeping track of your stuff. It's kind of weird.
They listen to everything.
Right. It's like the monitoring and recording of it is what gets me. You know, like I should be able.
You can never mention something and then be like, I'm interested in a new TV, and then for days all you're gonna have is TV ads.
Yep. I know that shit is so weird and it's kind of gross, but like we've all kind of known. It's like that's what Snowden was all about. The whole thing with Snowden was be just like that. The same situation. They're listening or they're using it against everybody.
America, fuck yeah.
America. Can't give us fucking insurances for free like every other country, but we can damn sure hold your info hostage.
Yes, exactly. And hope that it doesn't get leaked.
Yeah, exactly. Hope that there isn't some creeper at a fucking desk watching everything that you're doing.
My God. I see you, Robert. 1 second. Wait till after the match and I'll read it.
Like, just because people are in the military or whatever doesn't mean they're not creepy or gross.
Right? They're probably even more likely to be. Come on now.
Yeah, for real though. They're the ones that we're all kind of going after right now for fucking around with people too much.
Right? I've been playing a little bit with Brain lately. He's really good.
He is. Did you see the little like neutral skip with him and Chameleon using Katana? So like if you do the air combo, that one.
That one?
But after you do the third hit, you use Katana to launch you, and you just do the close version of it. You can do that combo again, like you can bounce them off the ground, jump off Katana, and do that same combo again and get the extra 3 or 4 hits out of it.
Oh, that's so cool. Let me get this real quick before we start.
Okay.
Robert says, one thing I've learned about Sony fans lately, if it's exclusive somewhere else, they demand it come to Sony and whine and moan. But if it's a Sony exclusive game and it goes to other systems, extreme fans will be outraged that it is being shared. Hold on, let me process that. Wait.
Pretty much, he's saying that Sony fans want all the content on PlayStation, and if it goes to Xbox, then it's not good enough. They don't want anything to go to the other systems, but they want all the other exclusives to come to them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Yeah, but only to a point, though. More like the crazy fanatics might be that way, but not everybody.
I still wish they would have given her her high ponytail with this outfit.
Yeah, instead of this fucking do-rag.
Yeah.
It's just so awkward on her.
I know.
It does not look right at all.
Nope.
Yep. There it is. Yeah, I have not been playing enough. Like, I'm not even gonna act like I'm just. I have not been playing enough at all. It's like I have forgotten what hits where at this point, you know? Like, I gotta play some more to figure it out again. It's like I'm just watching, like expecting you to hit me low, and then it hits me high or mid, and then I'm like, fuck. And then I go for the same thing. I go for something low, and it's a fucking mid or a high, and I'm just screwed.
Well, you're Lee May. Come on now. I guess Lee May can be nasty. I just can't be nasty with Lee May.
I can't either. Like, I get lucky once in a while with her, but
I
have to be playing a little bit. Like, I gotta be playing with the character at least a little bit.
I have no idea what's going on in chat, but all I look down and see is James saying, "Why is the back door leaking?" What the? What the fuck, guys?
Fuck? Who's getting backdoored right now? And if your back door is leaking, maybe go wipe it. In every possible sense. Lady size off. Okay. Chameleon. I saw some nasty motherfucking combos with Tanya, bro. I cannot do them because they are way too damn fast paced for me. Like, her with Chameleon and Melina with Chameleon have been the two nastiest ones I've seen besides Smoke.
You need to freaking, when you see them, send them to me because I want to try them.
Okay.
I need to get better with Tanya. I know she's really good. I'm just not really good with her.
Right. It's like I'm getting there. Like, I'm trying to use her more. I got her to like level 18 or 19 right now. Motherfucker. But yeah, like she's still hard for me to use because you're trying to figure out. She's got really long reach, but only with a couple of attacks. Right. And then a couple of her other attacks are slow startup. So like you really just gotta pick your poison.
Well, I seen somebody's community post and it was like, who do you hate seeing the most in Combat League? And a lot of people were saying her. Like saying how good she was and shit. I'm like, have I not been paying attention enough?
Have you come across any Tanya that you've beaten
Not
in Combat League?
I haven't come across really any good Tanyas.
Really? I literally have only come across good Tanyas in Combat League. Like, if you're taking Tanya into Combat League, you're probably good with her.
I need to mess with her because if she's really that good, like if they give her a cute outfit, I'm totally in.
She has a lot of good mix-up when you're ready. Like, I just am not good at connecting her combos. But, like, using the drill kick and using this kick to link things is just insane. And now with Katana on Chameleon, you can launch off of her throw and start up a whole new thing. And then the Melina variation helps you when you miss the drill kick or when you launch from the drill kick.
Yeah.
You have Melina there. Nice. Yeah, I'm just terrible with her. But I'll send you one. Dude, like, literally, it was like 2-hit cameo, 2-hit drill kick, cameo, and then like just a bunch of craziness that I could not keep up with. And then the other one started with the throw where you launch with Katana into an air combo and then just start going crazy with the drill kick. Sorry, my cat is crazy. With the drill kick and the spin kick there. It's just insane to watch. I'll try and find the same one that I had and I'll send it over to you.
She's one of the females that I never pay attention to her because I don't really care for her design this time around, but...
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, they really made it harder to care about the characters, and then we're sitting here basing most of their stuff off of how they look.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, but that's just me. Like, I'm never gonna stop being like that.
No, I'm the same way, though. I'm the same way, though, because it's like I look at Chao and I'm like, oh, he's too slow. Or I look at Reiko and it's like, he's going to be boring, you know?
Yeah.
Then you actually play them and yeah, they might still be that, but not as much as you thought. And once you get good with them or you see other people get good with them, your opinion changes.
I'm so bad about that. I'll see somebody else good with them. I'm like, I can do that, and I can do it better.
Right. Exactly. And it fucking takes like a couple of days, couple of weeks, but you get there. Maybe not better, but you still get there.
Like, that's why I said before, that's why I started watching that Foxy Grandpa, because he mains Katana. And I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, you gonna do anything besides throw those fans, or is this just... We just doing the zoning thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just doing the zoning. He does not want to get close. Cat, what's going on with you right now? Did you get high on some crack? Or is it something else?
It's totally
he's literally just like, he's just trotting around the house, like attacking his tail and then just running around right now. Freaking weirdo. What, do one of the other ones catch you or something? No, he's just crazy.
Natara, I've been messing with too. I like her too.
Yeah, Natara is... I still think Natara is one of the nastier female characters.
Perhaps
like,
I've misjudged your
did you see Sonic Fox playing with her the other day?
No, I didn't.
That was some of the craziest, like, reading and reaction shit that I have ever watched in a fucking fighting game. Like, his reactions and timing were perfect. And shit, I already played Rain. I should have changed.
I didn't even think about it.
I didn't either. But like, I'm just watching him like, dude, I could never get that good
and
at reading
my brain doesn't
somebody.
work that fast.
No, not being able to get the reaction in. Like, look how fast you're hitting me. I can't even fucking react to it.
And somebody boxes you in like that, it's really hard to get out of.
Right. And Natara's nasty. Like, she's so fast when you get going with her. It's just, she also gets caught very easily.
Just like that.
Right. The only thing that I dislike is that the glaive does not come back when she gets kicked. If I have her out and the glaive is about to come back and you come over and hit her, then the glaive doesn't come back again.
Okay,
but
so
Serena's
I was
does.
wondering about that because I noticed there's a difference.
Yep, it's fucked up because Serena's does keep coming. Even
No
if you
matter
knock
what.
her off the stage. Right. Even if you knock her back off, her shit still hits you. Why couldn't they do the same? You know? Okay, you gonna finish the combo? No? Okay, thank you.
I wondered what the difference was with that glaive. I don't know why they would do that.
Because they're dumb. They like, I get you want to keep certain things about characters unique, but something like that should carry over. You know? Like, I really think that Chameleon is how the cameo system was supposed to work in the first place, and they just fucked it up.
It's so much better than Tremor. Like, I know that's basic to compare it to that, but I won't. I use Tremor on occasion with Xiao. That's it. Tremor sucks.
You should use him with Scorpion too. He's got a literal like restand that you can do 100% combos with.
Oh my god. Well, you shouldn't be able to do 100% combos.
Exactly. just like the little trick with Havoc that I was sending you from Big Flounder.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, somebody figured out how to get a full restand combo just using Tremor's uppercut and Scorpion's back forward four.
That's fucking crazy. Like, I feel like though it was like when Sindel had that infinite. Like, why they got it taken care of. Why haven't they done that with the rest?
Right, because only some of them have been patched, and only like the Sindel one hasn't even really been patched. It's like been taken, or it's been banned from tournaments basically. I still see people doing just a different variation of it. You just change like one or two things. I just think you change when you levitate, and you can still do it.
It's also okay. So like I said with zoning, if you take that into Combat League, it also feels cheap, right? Like,
right.
Or is that just me?
No, it feels cheap, but it also like. How's that fun?
Yeah.
Like that's my problem with using Johnny most of the time. It's like, yeah, it might be a guaranteed win for the most part, but I don't necessarily care about it just being a guaranteed win, you know?
Well, and I know there are some huge Johnny fans, but there was never this many like diehard Johnny players.
Is what gives my
No,
meaning.
not that would sit there and just use him no matter what.
Yep.
And find all these cheap ways of using him. Like, that's the problem. It's like you're doing the exact same combo over and over and over again, or you're changing up like one or two things about the combo, and it's just, how is that fun?
It's not.
Like, it's not fun for the person you're fighting, and it can't be fun for you to just sit there doing the exact same button input the whole fucking match.
Does this feel lost playing this character?
What's up?
I said I just feel kind of lost playing this character. This is one character that I just don't pay attention to. I know a couple things.
She is still much harder to get comfortable with than some of the other characters. Because, like, her range, it's crazy. I look at her kind of like Ashra. Like, when you get good with her, you can get really good with her, but it takes a lot more practice than some of the other characters.
Her and Kenshi, a couple of them, I just don't like. I could probably get really good with Kenshi and use his Sento stance. Again, not fun for me. I hate playing Kenshi. He sucks.
Right. Like, you just feel like you're being cheap or bullying people.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of the whole point, that I just refuse to play Johnny like that.
Yeah.
I like he's a nasty
go in and
character.
kick ass, but meh.
Right. That's not the whole point of the game, you know? I want to use my character to go kick some ass and have the same chance as the person I'm fighting.
All I seen was something about gay jokes in the chat. Is that because Tanya came on screen? Is that what we were talking about? Yeah. I like her in Melina.
I do too. Let's not go there.
I don't know that they're gonna do too much more with it because it feels like the story's going more like the Shirai Ryu and Lin Kuei stuff, but maybe. They gave him in the, was it Melina's ending in 11, they had a little like, meat baby.
Yeah, they had a little tryst, you know.
Oh
I think that they definitely need to bring in Noob Saibot already and stop dicking around.
Yeah.
Need to announce him already, or just change Sub-Zero out, like whenever they get to this aftermath thing, and bring Havoc into it. I think Noob needs to be a big part of that.
I think it's like, I look at Noob the same way I look at like Melina. They are fan favorites, and you're almost at a point where you have to include them in a game or people are going to be really upset.
Right. Well, I think that's why they opted for Smoke in this one instead. I think they figured that people were gonna be mad about Bihan being Sub-Zero and Kuai Liang being fucking Scorpion. So I think that was the consolation, to add Smoke and then try to change Bihan later. I really just think that a lot of this game was not intended the way it is currently, you know?
Well,
I think that
especially after that leak.
Right, I think a lot of things for this game were supposed to be different, and they just had to piece it together the best they could.
Good morning, Joseph. It's so weird because both of us love this. Like, a lot of people in this community love this game, but we'll be the first to fucking say the issues that it has. Like,
Exactly, like,
because you
as
want them
much as-
fixed.
Exactly, like, and I think that's the biggest issue that I'm having with, like, the company part of it, is that there are so many people being so outspoken right now. Like, Dynasty has been a big player and supporter of this game and NRS in general for years, fucking years. And it's like, he makes a comment and they try to fucking ban him on Twitter. Like, Tyler Lansdowne and whoever else like tried to report him for using one of their statements, or talking about how literally people are talking about this game dying right in front of them, and he posts something about a fucking football game, you know? It was like somebody asked him a question about the game dying, and he posted something else in reply about a damn football game.
What?
So, like, Dynasty is just, like, commenting on that and, like, pointing it out, and they, like, basically try to tear him down for it. But it's like, dude, you guys are the ones letting this happen to your game. If you guys really want to fix the game and stop dealing with the bullshit, get out of WB.
I mean, Dynasty got super, like, weird after they stopped giving him freebies. So I know he's a little jaded, but
well,
also...
I think that was just the beta of this, though, wasn't it? Like, that just happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and he just started getting super jaded. But Dynasty pisses me off because he'll just say random fucking spoilers for shit that's not going to happen till later down the road.
Right.
Like, that's so
Or
fucking rude.
Like, he started to correct himself. Instead of like leaks that would happen, he would say them like they were fact and then have to backtrack. And now he's actually like being clear that it's a leak and that it might not be true and all that shit. But you're not wrong.
Like
he
him,
does
but
kind of spoil shit.
Yeah, I like him, but that, like, there are games that I avoid. There are very few things that I avoid spoilers for. Mortal Kombat is one. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is one. And Barbie. That was it in the last year. Like everything else, I get spoiled on.
Right.
And it's natural, like with having a channel, people will send you stuff, you'll need research or whatever, and it's fine. But when I'm watching a video that is not even related to the leaks, and you drop the fucking who's gonna die in
For real.
aftermath or whatever it is, I'm like, trash. Like that's
You're
so
right.
mean. That's so mean.
Yeah. You shouldn't be talking about that kind of shit. It's like we all know that the info is out there, that the data miners have already gone and found a whole bunch of shit.
And they're great,
the
but
voice
you
lines.
can avoid them. They don't like force you to look at their shit.
Exactly. It's not a forced thing. You don't have to look at it. But when you have somebody like you're watching a video about something completely different and then they just bring it up out of nowhere,
Yep.
that's a problem.
Did you see that some of the grunts and stuff are out for Mabato and Takeda and Farrah?
Farrah. Yep, I did.
Farrah
I'm
sounds so
stoked.
good. I love her.
Right, I can't wait to see how they do it. Because now it's like, isn't Farrah supposed to be the big boy?
I don't think so. I think she's still gonna be a little thing, but
I am so sorry if that hurt everybody's ears.
Oh, no, you're
I
good.
dropped my mic. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
no, I think Farrah's still gonna be little. I'm just curious how they're gonna do it. But I've always really liked Farrah.
Me too.
And I think the comics helped with that too, because she was really cool in the comics. Like, she was really like, you know, Drax's personality in Guardians.
Yeah.
That's how
like
she
kind of
was.
dry, stupid,
Yes.
but not.
And it worked really
Yeah.
well, and I liked her a lot, and I never thought we'd see her back. I didn't think she was ever popular enough of a character.
Right. Well, that's like, I thought in her ending in X, it was like Tor dies and
Mhm.
Farrah becomes the Brute and finds a new rider. So like Farrah should technically be a Brute
Oh.
now with a new rider, or she should have a new Brute under her.
Right.
You know, if she's still a small rider, then she should have somebody under her, like
She's
Tor
fun
was.
size.
Yeah, right.
As long as they don't bring back Bo Rachel, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't mind Bo Raicho, but I did not really enjoy him either. Like, he was fun to play a little bit, but it's like the childish shit, you know? I don't really care for poopy, pee-pee, caca jokes. Like, I feel like that's all he is. He's just one long-running joke.
Like, I can take the blood, I can take the guts, I can take the innuendos and the fun stuff they do, but you start this dude like drunk farting on you, and I'm like, I'm good.
Right. And fucking throwing up on
Yes!
you and all kinds of shit. Like, no.
That's why that one, what was it, the Thanksgiving fatality? Fucking awful.
Oh, terrible. I can't. It's like, I don't mind that kind of shit, but I don't want to see it in my video game, you know?
Especially like I get Mortal Kombat's supposed to be gross, but not like that.
Right, because it's like, it's supposed to be gross with gore, not with like little kid jokes, you know?
Right, exactly.
Like, that's like adults. The game is for adults. That's little kid jokes, you know? We're not all like big drunk fucks just playing this game, or children.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you'd have to be like the biggest NFL fan to actually enjoy playing by Bo Raicho, or you have to be a child.
Yeah. Figure drawings, and then watch Terrifier 2. I'm scared of that movie. Everyone said the media parade around it was something along the lines of people walked out, they were so grossed out. People walked out, they couldn't deal with it. People couldn't handle it. And I'm like, I probably can't handle it. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Probably can't handle it, but I have heard really good things, like, for both of the Terrifier movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I still just don't really care for the horror stuff. Like, it doesn't scare me or surprise me anymore, so I just don't care to see it. You know, like I don't go out of my way to watch like horror movies like that.
But that doesn't even remind me of horror. It's more like gore porn.
Right. It's not the same, and it feels like most of the things that are classified as like horror movies are the same way now. They all are like that.
I like a horror, like psychological thriller, right? Like something that makes you question anything and everything that's going on. But like, if we're just doing gore, oh my god, this is the most ironic thing I've ever said because I love this game. If we're just doing gore for shock factor, it's not fun to me. Like, I like the saws. I always thought those were really neat, the way that Jigsaw would test people. But
yes,
yeah, I guess that is kind of ironic coming from me, being a fan of this game.
No, because that's over the top shit, you know.
And that's what this has always been known for, right? There's so much more to that.
But there's still like a level of realism to it where it's like, yes, it is over the top, but they are still people that bleed. You know, they still are humans that bleed, and it's not like some obscene thing.
Right, and a lot of the stuff they use, like the brutalities and fatalities, are like a reward for what you've done in the match, and it's really like to top everything off. I don't know.
Right, it's not like you're going out of your way. You don't really see as much gore unless you are doing the brutalities or the fatalities.
Oh, and
you know, you will see. Yeah, exactly. Like you'll see blood, but you don't see that much of it. Fucking hell, Ashra.
Right? That lampshade hat.
Oh yeah. You know it. Her fucking Order of Darkness outfit. The Titan battles. Yeah, no meter. Didn't get the last breath.
Marie said Terrifier 2 was terrible. Oh my god. I
Agreed. Without seeing it.
And then Figure Drawing said, "Watch Talk to Me." Then, I seen that trailer, and I know it's that. Me and Steph were talking about that the other day. It's at A24 Productions or something. They've done a lot of really good stuff lately. They did like Smile and some other stuff. Talk to Me looks really good.
Yeah. I know I've seen something for it, but I cannot think of which movie it is right now.
Everywhere, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, that one?
Dude, that was such a good movie.
That's that A24, yeah.
Yeah, we watched that the other day. That was such a good fucking movie. And it's like, it got really crazy a few times, but it was still, why does that not block? Like, it got really just completely wacky for a couple minutes there, and I'm just like, this is where we're going now, huh? Okay. Like, but it's not like it turned me away either. You know, have you seen it?
No, I really want to, though. Steph said she was so emotional, and I'm like, I need to see it now. I need to know why.
It's a really good movie. It hits you in the feels. Like, even me, I really enjoyed it. And, like, it's not even like a fully, I don't know, I don't want to say like a conservative movie, but it's got moments where you're like, where the fuck did that just come from? Because like, it's literally like she's tapping into every reality or every variation of herself that she can, you know, and it's like, the whole movie is about that, about them like being able to tap into different versions of themselves to like try to get a different ability or whatever.
Oh, that's
you know?
neat though. I like that concept.
It's a very sick concept. I really liked it because it's definitely different. It's not like these other ones Like the multiverse concept is actually very unique to that with them, where it's like it's almost like they're taking over the other person. It's like you're swapping out basically, and you're like trying to get the abilities that one had, but in your reality.
Oh, that's neat though.
Right? It's crazy.
Joseph, I love that this restream bot works. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're here. It says you just donated to my Ko-Fi. Holy crap, thank you.
Sweet.
I don't know if it lets you say anything on there or not. I'll have to look, but thank you if you can hear me.
I don't think it does.
They're all a little different. I'm still mad I didn't get that blue outfit.
Yeah, that sucks. That thing was gorgeous. Did you get all the Ashra ones?
No. I think I got like 3 or 4 maybe. I was like, it was so glitchy for me. And like, I was like, I really don't like the outfit that much anyway, so I wasn't super worried about it. I'm here, I left a message. It says, stop going broke. Screw you, Joseph. Also, thank you. That's so funny.
Yeah, well, if we had a choice, we would choose not to be broke, right?
Fucking end stage capitalism. Come on now.
It's like, even making more money, I still end up broke. Like, it just never works. You get to a point where you owe out more than you're making.
I also told Joseph last week we need to do a stream. And you ignored me, I think.
Yeah, because he's a pussy boy. He won't come on with us and do any more MK. His reptile sucks.
No, that was Tony.
No, that's Tony. Son of a bitch. See? I always mix them up. I'm sorry to both of you.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
No, Joseph is the smoke man, so we're good.
No.
But he also hasn't been around either.
Yeah, Tony, I invite him every time, but
they don't want to get beat by a girl.
He's super not into it.
Nah. He doesn't have fun. It's like, even when I get annoyed, I still have fun. I try not to get annoyed, but you know, it happens.
Oh yeah.
When like you're really close to winning a match, and then you have to wait like 5 people before you get to play again. You get fucking frustrated, and then it's like, well, shit. Now when I do play, I'm like gonna be fully cold, and now I'm just gonna be aggravated that I didn't win the last one. And it's just like a competitive thing. It's not even like an anger thing.
Okay, I thought I'd yell. Sorry. I did not ignore you. Okay, well then this week.
Dude, Geras has some combos. I wish I could get better with Geras, but
I have not really messed with him since the beginning.
Oh yeah?
I mean, I really liked him at first.
Yeah, I think he's got some really sick combos, and I would love to get better with him. I just can't. Like, I feel like he's too slow, and then I have people just kick my ass with him. I'm like, how? How'd you figure him out?
He's so fucking slow. I hate it.
Right.
But spamming that circle button. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I don't blame you.
Works.
I do the same thing with Baraka.
Exactly. You have to. It's fucking 6 of them just to get the combo out. Morocco wins.
How many was that? Was that just the first one?
1.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
that was
I
one.
gotta be curious for longer.
We could have switched.
No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't need to hit Melina there, bro. You needed to hit fucking Geras. He just completely skipped you and went at her instead.
How did that just happen? You were in the middle of a move and it still let me grab you.
Oh yeah, because your grab is what, a high or freaking mid?
Yeah, but still.
I was like in the wrong position for that one. I was fighting the most annoying Baraka player earlier, dude. They would literally just do this version of that, and if I didn't block it, they would hit me with Frost. So like I had to try to balance that out, and if they did hit me, they would like step once and then Frost, and it would like either knock me back or I would just be there frozen, and then he would come throw me every single time. And then as soon as I stood up, same thing. So I said, okay, you want to keep spamming that? I was like, you might want to rethink that one. And then I just took smoke and did the same 3 combos over and over and over and over again so that he couldn't stand up. I'm like,
oh my God, that's awesome. Yes.
It's like, if I really want to be spammy, I'm just going to do the freaking, the forward 3-1 combo or the forward 3-2 combo and just keep fucking you up with it.
Yep.
And just keep pressing you so you can't get up. Even when you go to armor, I'm going to do the forward force so that I kick you 4 times before your armor hits.
Gearus sucks. Alright, I know he doesn't. I just suck with him.
Yeah. Better with him than I am with Baraka.
I mean, Barakas can be like I've seen some deadly Barakas, but like I'm not interested in Baraka. Like I can play him, but I don't know. He was a lot better when he had Cyrax whenever the fuck he wanted.
I know, right?
You know what's weird to me? Okay, so I've seen a lot of people saying that. Do you ever use Striker?
Not really. Baraka and Striker is like untouchable right now,
but
though.
How? What are they doing with him? Like.
So basically, Striker will do the overhead, and Baraka will come in with the low. So whatever the step over move is, like don't hit me when we first start.
Okay.
So I think this move right here.
Yeah.
The low part of it, people will hit with that while they throw Striker's grenade. So that if you try to get in, you're going to get hit in the high by Striker. If you try to duck, you're going to get hit by Striker. If you try to uppercut or try to dash out, you're going to get hit by Baraka. Like, it's lose-lose. Unless you figure out the timing to armor through it, or the person messes up the timing even a little bit, and you can get under Striker's grenades. Like, those are the only 2 ways.
Okay.
And somebody was showing like the best way to defend against it. I forget what it was, but it's basically just timing and using your cameo as a wall.
Oh, okay, all right. Because
so like basically, yeah, you basically let cameo get hit so that you can go in.
I seen people saying how good it was, and I was like, what? I didn't know really Striker. Like, I don't use Striker. I didn't really know he was good with anyone. He just throws some grenades and shit.
Yeah, he's really good for stopping like mix-up interruption. Thank you.
So
like,
it's kind of along the same lines of the low hat from Lao, where I try to do an overhead right after like Melina's like cartwheel.
Right. So like you're trying to get the low and the high to hit at the same time because the person can only block one.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
You want to do this mirror match?
Yeah, we can do mirror.
Since we both landed on her.
Chameleon.
1 second.
You're fine. You're fine. You guys are wild today in the chat. Todd, or in Dead Alive. I don't know what Dead Alive is. I'm off Monday through Thursday this week. Okay. Freaking awesome. We'll figure out a day and, you know, a subject.
You won't replace me. I swear it.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You have will
what were you saying? Something about DOA?
No, something figure drawing said about a like Dead Alive. Is that a movie?
Dead Alive, yes.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, a horror movie, right?
Mm-hmm. That would be my assumption.
Right. I think it's Red. Alright, 1 second again. You can hit me if you want. He was just going nuts, like trotting around the house. So you might want to find him and find out what's going on.
Aww.
She found like a little spot of blood that's dried up over there. He's been like, the pine over here, I really think is bothering all the animals. Because Bailey, our dog, he is having like sores on his paws, like on the tops and bottoms of his paws.
Yeah.
And it's like from the pine sap getting stuck to him.
Aww.
And then he's like just licking his paws like crazy until he fucking bleeds. And no matter what we do, he will not stop doing it.
Oh no.
So now
poor
like,
little guy.
right? So now one of the cats, the one that he's around the most, is like having the same issue on his tail. And I just think it's the same thing. I think now that like Bailey has brought the pine into the house, now Red, yeah, and Red is fucking crazy. So fuck, I forgot that was your lantern, not mine.
I almost said, did you run into your own lantern? But no, it was mine.
Right, that's what I was trying to do. Nice. Ah. Nice. There it is. Finish it.
I tried grinding for this outfit and I totally gave up on it. Like,
oh yeah.
There's I think I got to 3 people at level 20 and I was like, this is taking me like more hours than I even want to admit. Why? Like, there's no grinding for outfits. I guess if you have all the time in the world, maybe, but
I know, right though? Like, it is a bitch. I've done it a couple of times, but it was because I was not that far away from having it. You know, like, if I was starting from nothing and trying to get one of the outfits, hell no. Because that's 10 characters.
Yes.
You know, and then, like, literally half the roster trying to get them up to 20, and then, like, you're not going to get any more crystals. You know?
There's no way to get crystals after they're leveled up, right?
Yeah, like once you hit level 30, I think that's the last time you get crystals for the characters. So
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that there still isn't another way to get fucking crystals. Like, that was the dumbest decision that they have made so far, is to not give people a way to earn that currency again like they always have.
Right, like,
you know?
even if you make them do all of invasions and they get 500, or put them in the seasonal tower where you do the seasonal tower so many times. Like, there are ways to implement it, but they're fucking refusing.
Right, and it's just like the greed has gotten insane, dude, and that's the biggest reason it's so hard to just keep supporting blindly. And I feel like that's the reason people are really talking about it a lot more right now. Yeah. You know, it's like there's no way to earn the currency, and then you want to just like cut off all support for people. And the thing for me is like cutting off the support for the events is just, it's bad business. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's bad business. Like, you are literally cutting off your fan base, your player base, and your support system by not supporting the events. Like, what are you doing? That's how a lot of the games make their money. Like, why do you think Street Fighter is doing much better? Why do you think Tekken is doing better? Because they have more events that are bigger, and they're able to have their influencers talk about them more online and drum up business. Like, you're just tying yourself out of everything. You're not selling merch for that event. You're not selling tickets to the event. You're not selling fucking seats online to the event. You know, you're just putting stuff out there and hoping people watch it. And if the content creators don't put anything out, then people don't watch it. It's crazy.
I wish I could get into those games the way I can Mortal Kombat. I just the mechanics to me feel so wonky.
Right. I have been wanting, like, as much as I talk shit, I have been wanting to try Street Fighter 6 just because of there's like 2 characters that I saw that I would actually like try to get good with if I did play it. But
like I like the Yuri character. She's super cute.
Yep, Yuri, and then I forget whatever the fucking dude's name is, but it's like similar to Smoke, I think. Like kind of similar to Smoke how he plays, but he's got insane reach. So I would definitely try to get good with him. It's just like none of the characters really interest me that much, but I'm sure if I started playing it, I would at least be able to compete a little bit, you know?
Also, Raymond, you cannot shame me. It was like when she came back into the shop and I had part of it and shush it. And also, thank you, Raymond. I didn't know if you were still here for donating to the co-fight. I appreciate you.
Yeah, what happened with that the other day?
I don't know.
That was so random. Like, it wasn't a renewal or anything. It just said it was a tip?
Yeah, which was super weird.
Yeah, because I did not, like, go and initiate that. Unless it's, like, I might have set a monthly thing or a weekly thing.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Right, because I did do that for one of my accounts. I have you, your membership on 2 different accounts, so I know that I set one to do a certain amount every month, and then both of them just renew every month.
Okay, that might be exactly what happened then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because it doesn't tell me on the receipt or anything. I just thought it was funny. We're like literally at the grocery store trying to get food and my card gets declined.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, we come home and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, we had another account, obviously.
Oh my
we
God,
got
but still.
But yeah, it was still like, it was a very stressful night because of that interaction.
God.
And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's mine. Like, if I set the monthly thing and just forgot that it was coming, it's 100% my fault, not yours. Like I said, I love supporting you. No, I like supporting you. You're one of the ones that I actually have no problem supporting. And I'm not going to be like, yeah, I need that $15 when I don't 100% need it back, you know?
Oh my God.
It was just a funny thing. I was surprised that it was you, because it was like I had just checked the account and literally like probably the minute or 2 minutes that we were at the register is when it took the money. It was just this crazy timing.
Oh my
so I'm
God.
just like, as soon as
so
I saw that it was
sorry.
you, I just started laughing. Like, I mean, I can't even be mad about it now. Like, fucking dumbass error on my part, not fucking keeping track.
Come on, Lee May, do something.
Right? I can't get shit.
I said, damn it, I thought y'all were rich, Steph.
Yeah. Yeah. We got 2 different accounts, ho. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You make more money, and you end up paying more out. Like, that's all it is. It's like, I'm about to be making more money whenever we get this sandblast, like, 100% up and running. Like, they're literally building me a cabinet right now to do sandblasting. And I'll be getting paid by the piece instead of by the hour.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
So, like, this week I basically made like an extra couple $100. Last week they threw me a couple $100. But once we get it up and running, it'll be like when I'm blasting parts, I'll be making by the piece, and when I'm not, then I'll be getting paid by the hour. But
Mo said, anyone else annoyed that the DLC characters don't have seasonal cosmetics? Yeah, I think that's really freaking stupid.
I said they dropped the bag on that one, dude.
I don't know why they don't. It doesn't make sense to me unless it's because not everybody has the DLC. But
I think it's because it doesn't make them money.
Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, that's fucking stupid, though.
I bet you any money that any add-on outfits or anything that we're gonna get for Quan Chi or any of the DLCs are gonna be in the store and not in the invasions or seasonal stuff. I really think it's only gonna be purchasable. Like you're doing it through invasions or through that store, they're not making any money off of it.
That's so dumb though. Like even if they just did like the frosty looking one, just like the vampire one, whatever it was, just the basic one that everyone gets.
Right. Like, why couldn't they? Like the fucking what was it, Omni-Man? Well, Omni-Man came out like right at the perfect time where they should have put him in one of the fucking seasonal outfits.
Yeah, because that was Natara's, right?
Yeah, and it was like same thing with Quan Chi. It was still like perfect time. Like, why wouldn't you? They had like a couple of months leading up to the season that they could have fucking made a couple of outfits for him, and instead they didn't.
And I'm not saying they even have to go overboard. You know, they don't have to put the same amount, but one or two, it would not be that hard.
No, exactly. Like, there is no additional fucking outfits for him. Like, the only way to get anything is to level them up.
Yep.
I fucked that up. Fuck you. Fucking it all up. Alright. Real cool. Fucking Johnny.
Even when we play him, we complain about him.
Exactly. Fucking guy. I just hate the wake-ups. Like, the wake-up armor and needing the 4 hits to break the armor drives me crazy. Like, if I catch you with even just 2 hits while you're fucking armoring at me, I should be able to break it. And every character should have an actual, like, legit wake-up. Like, Johnny's wake-up is the best one in the game. And all of the characters should have something like that.
Melina's
it drives me crazy.
Good too.
What's that?
Melina's is pretty good too.
Definitely. I just hate how fucked up Smokes is.
Yeah.
Like, why would you
mean
make
non-existent?
it so... Exactly. Like, you have to sit there and do the smoke bomb. Like, why would you make a projectile his wake-up attack?
Yes, it's so dumb.
It makes no sense. See, like that. You shouldn't be able to do that right in my face and still have time to recover and attack me first. Like,
there should be some, even if it's just a half a second, just a delay.
Right? Something. Fucking hell.
I know, Johnny's so fast. Like, I'm not even trying to be a dick about it, but he's so fucking fast.
Exactly, he's so fast. Scorpion is so fucking slow. And then Johnny, it's like all of his combos can come from the same thing, so you don't know which attack is coming. Like, you just have to guess and hope that you get it right, or you're getting caught with like a 40-hit fucking combo. Drives me nuts sometimes.
Mo said, also, fuck cameos. I actually like cameos now. I really do.
I just think that if they worked like Chameleon does now, like where you have multiple ambush attacks per cameo character, it would have been much better. I think that the way Chameleon works right now is the way that cameos were supposed to work in the first place.
All right, let's do one. Let's do one more. I mean, mains match, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay. Yeah, like, did you ever do any of the assist matches?
Huh?
Oh yeah. Did you do any of the assist matches in MK11, like the tag assist or the team assist matches?
Oh, in the towers?
In the towers? Yeah.
Yeah, half the time they didn't seem to work for me, but yeah, I have.
So that's how it should work in this game. Like, even the consumable thing that you could use to call other characters in, like, it was literally just a flick of the joystick and you got a reaction.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like you had to hope and pray that your cameo was gonna hit. Like, if I just tap the joystick, I get something out of it. If it misses, it misses. But this
That would
is
be
like
super convenient.
Right. This you have a much higher chance of missing, and for the most part, your cameo is just gonna be armor.
Right.
Like, you're just gonna be using that to not get hit by something, if you can even pull it out. Awesome. Fucking Johnny.
Freaking stuff. You made strawberry. What is this? Blue strawberry edibles? That sounds fucking delicious.
They are really good.
Fruity Pebbles.
It tastes like
my
Fruity Pebbles
God.
with coconut.
Fruity Pebbles is by far the best cereal ever created.
I didn't have red to make my normal red strawberries, and usually it just tastes like strawberry. But these ones have like a very Fruity Pebble aura to them.
Oh my god.
They do.
Steph has so many crazy talents. I love it.
What is that? Jack of all trades, a master
Yes.
of none.
Yeah.
Still always better than a master of one. Damn.
Yep. Come on. There it is.
No, you are out of control. She said, I would have made Aaron Black my main since I love country music. I don't love country music, but Aaron Black was pretty fucking fierce looking.
Aaron Black was fucking nasty too.
I never got good with him, but he was cool looking.
If you use the acid drop with the gun, he was crazy. Because you could literally just like drop the acid, do your combo, have them end up on the acid, and like it was crazy. Come on, why the fuck can I not get? I need to get a new controller, dude.
You
Like,
needed
I'm
one.
pressing my combos and it's just nothing. I get one hit and it drops constantly. Jesus.
Not fun being hunted, is it?
Round 2, fight.
There we go.
Okay, like, why can't I block that? All of a sudden, that's not blockable. Everybody blocks that on me. What the fuck?
I love that. That's my favorite throw first. It looks so good.
It does, though.
Robert is saying the projectile has been Smoke's wake up since MK9.
Yeah, well, it's dumb to make a fucking projectile your wake up attack.
It is silly. It's super silly. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, guys. We are going to wrap up, but this was super fun. It always is. Let's be real here.
It is, though. What are we doing? We doing some Jackbox tonight, some MK tomorrow, some MK11?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Robert's going to be joining us tonight. And
Let's go.
And we're going to, like, I'm not a jerk. Not treating him with kid gloves either. It's gonna be fun, but we're gonna keep an eye on him because it's gonna be the first time he ever drinks. So I'm very curious on how this is gonna go.
definitely. Just be in a good mood.
Yes,
That's all.
exactly.
Just keep yourself in a good mood.
Exactly. Get pumped,
It's
Robert.
just
Get
mics,
pumped.
but yeah, right. It's just mics, but you know, anger and aggression gets amplified with alcohol.
Exactly. Yep, 6 p.m. tonight, random. We will see you guys. Thank you so much, Doxy and Steph. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. And we will see you guys tonight.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for having us.
No problem. Bye.